It's been so long since the last video of this, it's a whole new year now. Okay, now. So, a few things I want to point out in this video at the beginning, because if I don't point them out now, I'll probably forget. First of all, yes, there's probably an obnoxious hum in the background, which is probably nothing new because of air conditioning. This time it's heat, though, because it's freaking cold as shit. By that I mean it's Texas, so our cold is probably much less cold than many other places, but it's still cold. When I woke up, it was like 59 degrees inside, and I turned the heat on, and it's currently 65, which is still colder than I'd like, so I'm kind of under a blanket right now. But either way, that's going to be in the background. Not much can be done about that. Other thing is just the fact that it's been a long time since the last video in general. I made like a very non-committal Twitter post a while ago saying that like I was probably going to take a week off from videos, but I also like started that week off earlier than I planned and still kept it for as long as it was originally planned, so there was like 3 videos skipped instead of 2. I'm just gonna blame the holidays on that one. Just me kind of wanting some time off, and I still did like a couple streams and whatever. Is this the right cave? Yeah. So, I did quite a bit of off-screen exploring in this game, a couple weeks ago, I think like the same day that I recorded the last video of this, and so I don't actually remember most of it, which works out well in terms of it being like blind, but I did take notes. So I've got my map open to the side with all the notes written on it, so I actually know where stuff is. And one of the things is the existence of this. Okay, what do I think this is the wand. Yeah, there's just been this heart piece in Snow Island that I didn't know how to reach for a really long time, and it's just because I never bothered going through this cave again. You just have to come back when you have the wand and you can get it. Not really that hard. There's going to be a bit of heart piece collecting in this one. Not a massive amount, but there we go. There's another one. We are halfway towards another heart. I think that's actually the only other thing on this island I needed. We're actually going to be heading over to Waterfall Island next because there is a heart piece and a bomb upgrade there. And then we'll probably just wander off into the spagoobs. And by that I mean randomly sneeze, because I am an excellent professional person that edits such things out and has to begin each video with an explanation of why it's been so long since the last video. And that's the other thing, why is this not Kid Icarus, since it's been even longer since I've uploaded that one. I am gonna finish that game, I swear. I was fully planning on doing it this morning, and then plans just kind of abruptly changed because we only have one USB extension cord that I'm aware of, and I need that to record, and I didn't want to take it because Martin was using it, and I'm like, let's see, I could be an asshole and be like, hey, I need this, even though you're using it, and you already, like, have to wait a couple hours while I record and have not much to do as it is. Or I could just record the other game, which I prefer playing anyway. So, whatever. Why am I bothering killing stuff? I have no idea. Move my map here, make sure I know where I'm going. I vaguely do. I think that was the main thing. Also, if I can frickin' remember to, there's a fairly helpful, if not brief, thread that I found on PureZC that apparently explains how to get 1.92 to run on modern computers. I didn't need it because I found out a way to make it run anyway, but I know a lot of people have issues with this. So, I'll maybe remember to link to that. Anyway, there's actually a heart piece dungeon here. I wasn't planning on doing this yet, but I might as well, because I'm on the screen anyway. But I would like to explain something very stupid first. So remember how in the last video I found the other heart piece dungeons, mainly because there was like a Twitter post that told me, hey, there's one on the screen with this tree, and then I just happened to notice like this pattern of the 4 waves, and you dive in the middle of it. The 4 waves is an indication that there's something there, but it's not the indication you're supposed to find. That's actually the mermaid statues. Remember how I, like, questioned what these things were for a really long time and never really got an answer? That's what they are, but it's not as straightforward as you might think. So, here's the statue, and let me pull up the map. See how it's looking directly at the dive spot? That's great and all, but how are you supposed to know, like, what point you're actually, like, it goes as far left as you need it to, like, how do you know where that actually lines up with? That's where the eyeball statues come in. Yeah, you have to find the eyeball statue, and then, like, draw a line straight down from it, and then keep going until you find a mermaid statue, and it's where they intersect. Now, for this one, that's okay. That's not that hard to figure out, because it's, like, right there, so if you look at the map, it's not that bad. But then there's another one right over here. And I actually don't have the eyeball statue for this one yet, it's up here somewhere. But let's see how far you have to go to find the mermaid statue on this one. We're still going. There it is. That one's not the worst either. They get worse. Like, here, let me close out of the map, and, let me pull up my actual map that I drew here. The other ones I got were on this screen, and what was the other one? This screen, I think? Yeah. Some of these are fucking awful. Like, this one... Is this the... I'm trying to remember which one it is. There's one where you have to actually follow the statue, like the statue's line of sight, across the entire map, and then it loops around. It's not this one, is it? I know there's one that does that. Yeah, like this fricking one. This one goes across the entire fricking map. Like, you have to follow this all the fricking way over here. And then, like, after a year, it finally reaches this point. The other one... I know there's one that does that. Let's see, there's a statue here. Goes all the way across. Okay, so I guess... I don't know. Now I'm confused. I thought there was one that actually did that. But the other thing is, there's only 4 of these dive spots. This island lines up with a statue up here. This one... Or no, not that one. This one lines up with the one by the forest. So, like... And then I showed the other ones. However, if you remember, there's one over at the ice island, too. Like, right here. And, I checked. It doesn't line up with anything. It's just an extra statue. There's no other mermaid statue that it could possibly line up with, and there's no dive spots. I actually checked the entire map. So, first of all, this is a really stupid thing that I don't know how you're really meant to figure out, other than the fact that it's in the README, which, fair enough, they'd at least tell you, but it's just kind of stupid. Second of all, since the map usually crashes in the most commonly used version of this game, you're not going to have a good time doing that. And also, there's an extra fricking statue, so it's just good stuff all around on that one. But, anyway, going back to what I said about the Zelda Classic thread, or the PureZC thread, like, basically all you have to do to get it to run is put a file in your, like, main folder, like the Zelda Classic folder called ag.cfg, or config, and then there's just like a few lines of text you put in there, and that actually does help. I haven't done this dungeon. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't remember if I did this one. It at least stops the, program from just flat out crashing on boot up, which is nice. When I tried it, it made it run in forced full screen and the colors were fucked up. So that wasn't as good, but I'm assuming there's a way to fix that, and I actually did get 184 to work perfectly fine with a little bit of experimentation, because... Oh shit, I messed this up, didn't I? Because if I push this... Yeah, I can't actually solve this now. Okay, hold on, I need to plan ahead better. Basically, to try and finally get my, my thoughts, like, in order here, I'm trying to remember, like, what the hell I'm even talking about. If you create a shortcut to the zelda.exe, even if it's in the same folder as the original, like, if you create a shortcut and then put a certain line of text at the end of the shortcut target, and also force it to run in Windows XP Service Pack 3 compatibility mode, and run as administrator, and disable desktop composition, it makes it work. It's a lot of fucking stupid shit you have to do, but it is something at least. Alright, so I'm gonna move this here. This one I definitely want in the corner, but not until I move this one further. This one I can get out of the way. I'm gonna leave it there just in case I have to move it back. Move this. Move this. This one I want all the way out of the way. Actually, this should be fine. Yeah. So yeah, I know there's probably not that many people watching who actually care about getting the older versions of ZC to run, but I'm sure there's like one or two of you, so I'll have to remember to link to that thing, and I'll put in the text that I have in my shortcut thing also, just in case that helps. This seems really familiar. Am I certain I haven't done this on screen? I guess not. Maybe it was just something really similar to this. That's right, because I think the other room that I was thinking of had like conveyor belts. It was definitely a similar setup to this, because it was a room full of whiz-robe fuckers and spike traps, and there was a block I had to push onto a button that I overlooked. But yeah, it was a slightly different layout, I think. Oh boy, okay. Well, I definitely can't push blocks across gaps. Oh wait, can I? Oh, never mind, I'm stupid. Here I am thinking I have to ladder across the gap. Okay, so let me move this junk. And let's see. This out of here. As long as I don't push it up into the wall against the block like a moron, I should be fine. So let me move this out of the way. Ooh, okay, now this is fine. Let me do this, and then, yeah. So, something that I did off screen that I actually did not reflect on my map, not that... I freaking hate these screens. I'm gonna get caught. Not taking any risks. Jeez, do you think there's enough of these? Okay. I did actually look briefly at Death Island, which is my next target. Like, I have to go there when I'm actually ready to progress anyway. But apparently there is a raft spot that I just flat out missed this entire time. I thought I had been pretty good about those. Not so much, though. And there's an upgrade there that is useful. I can't... Oh, God. I can't actually get it yet. I'll probably show that off at some point in this video, or at least mention it. Because I'm not going to be actually making progress in this one, because I've still got 2 entire mini-dungeons to go through after I'm done with all the heart paste collecting. Alright, so that one's done. There's another one like frickin' 2 screens away, so let me go do that, I guess. Yep, there it is. We'll just finish all these, get them all, like, knock them out early. This one's color palette is leading me to... Okay, yeah. I was about to say, leading me to believe that I might have an unpleasant time in this one. Okay. Also, I don't have potions, do I? No, I forgot to buy any. That's fine. Don't need them. If I can brute force my way through this first screen and then blindly hope that it gets better after this, I might not need any. I probably need them. I think there's a potion shop on the first island. I could go there. I mean, I've got the money for it. I just am too lazy. Ugh, my God. These things have too much health. Now, I can actually stun them, which is helpful. I just, like, forgot. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I think the fire boomerang was actually meant to be a, like, complete secret that you'd have to accidentally stumble upon with no kind of hints whatsoever. Okay, hold on. You need to just kill me. Because then when I respawn, only one enemy will be left, and I can get through this with more health. Because I looked through the README, that's how I found out about the mermaid statue thing, and I now unfortunately know what the rewards for the other 2 mini-dungeons are. I didn't plan on finding that out, but the thing just kind of flat out tells you. And, is that it also... I don't think it mentioned the fire boomerang in any capacity, so... Yeah. You're just kind of not really ever meant to find that, I don't think. Okay, so we move this. This block has to go on the left switch, and then this one goes over there. So let me move this a bit. These can get out of the way. This one I'll move as soon as I'm ready for it. I'm gonna push you back down in a second. I hope I'm not botching this up. God, this is a complicated one. Okay, so I push this down, which allows me to push the next one right. And then... I'm just gonna do it and hope that it works out. Because I need to... No, wait, hold on. Shit, I hate this one. Okay, now I think I see what I'm gonna do. So I push these into the middle. And then, yeah, there we go. I always wonder if I'm solving these at a reasonable pace. At a reasonable pace. Or if I'm, like, just really stupid with them. So if the people watching at home are, I'd like an opportunity to get out of here, because as soon as I go back through this doorway, it's going to make me redo that puzzle. Okay, let's just go. That could have been worse. But yeah, if other people watching me are, like, solving it the moment they see it, and it's taking me way too long to get through, then... I mean, I don't apologize for that, but... I feel slightly stupid, at least. This looks like a pleasant room. I like this one. Also, don't think I'm not seeing that spike there. Like... this forced damage bullshit. Like, I know I'm probably supposed to have the boots, but... Jesus. I don't like this at all. I'm very clearly meant to have the boots here. I can get through without it, but it's just not going to be pleasant. Maybe, actually. I don't even know if I can. With the way the conveyor belts work. They're so glitchy. Yeah, I'm gonna die. There's just no way. If I had a potion, I could brute force this, but I don't. That's annoying. Okay. So since we're clearly not going to finish this room without dying, let's just continue to get my health back. I'll have to remember that this is here. I'll need it for the boots. Let me write this down, actually. That's obnoxious. Yeah, opening notepad over the game. Yeah. Add this to my map later. Okay, so that's done. Now we're already pretty close to Waterfall Island, so I guess we're gonna go there next. And then perhaps actually going to one of those mini dungeons that I said that I was gonna do, and we're like 20 minutes in and I haven't done. There's also a bomb upgrade on Desert Island, actually. I should have gotten that while I was there. I forgot about it. I don't need these bomb upgrades, but I'm gonna get them anyway, just for completion's sake. Alright, so I have to go through the majority of this island. Is this a fairy cave? Yeah, I don't actually need it. I'll refill... Oh, fairies don't refill magic. I thought that did. I think I probably said that in an earlier video, too, and then just promptly forgot about it. Okay, so there was a heart piece on this island that I've shown off before and wasn't sure how to get, and I found it just by accident. And by that I mean it wasn't actually an accident at all. I knew that it was going to be something stupid like that, but I had to find, like, the magic spot to do it. So that was a thing. That was a very, Big Dip's Adventure type thing, where you just walk through a solid combo, but whatever. I mean, there was a way to figure it out, because I figured it out myself. I just had to look at the map and rub up against all the walls that were near it until I found the one that let you. I'm not going to say it wasn't stupid, but it at least was slightly justified. Here's the other thing. Did you see there was a skull there? Because I sure as hell didn't. Until I saw the readme mention that some of the bomb upgrades are hidden behind trees. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go through the entire map and check which ones I haven't found yet. And that was one of them. The other one's on Desert Island. It's also behind a tree. Actually, you know what? Let's just frickin' continue warp here. Oh. Okay. Let's actually save warp. Get back to level 3, because that's where my last save point was, evidently. I don't really want to go through all this again. I was planning on just going to level 1. This is 5, I think. So this should be 1. Yeah. No. I don't remember the order of the dungeons. Okay, now we're at 1. Because I wanted to actually buy a potion. I'm not going to go back and do that mini dungeon because I don't feel like it. But potion would be nice to have. Might be spending all my money, but that's okay. Again, there's probably a cheaper potion shop that I've encountered in the past. I don't remember. I don't really care. I don't like wasting money, but I get enough of it in this game, and I even have a couple spots marked off on the map. Alright, so where's level B? I think it's like right next to me. Oh wait, we're not going to level B yet, we're going to the desert. But yeah, either way, level B is next to me anyway. I'm singing about high. would you do if I was dead? You'd probably die. One time I found a nose. That's not how it goes. I can remember my own songs, I promise. Immediately earning back that money. It was weird hearing my mom say brown bricks. I should give context for that one, and I will, but yeah, when I called on Christmas to talk to the family, the other kids just kind of hijacked the call, but it was like a... it was like a speakerphone thing where they were all there, and there was a point where she said brown bricks in a stupid voice, and I'm just like, oh, did they show you that? And they did, and they didn't show her the original gadget thing, though. No, it was specifically me singing that stupid-ass song at the beginning of one of these segments where I was singing about pie, and then at the end just kind of went like, brown bricks. Like, okay, this is something that needed to be shared with the family. It was slightly embarrassing, but oh well. So I'm going the wrong way because I'm a dipshit. Yeah, dipshit. Guess what we're heading towards? Guess what it's gonna be? It's gonna be super important. It's not gonna be important at all. So that one I also need boots. I'm assuming that cave leads to this heart, and then the other cave blocked by the L2 bracelet leads to the other heart. That seems to be the most likely situation here. Gonna waste at least 20 minutes going to a thing that I don't even really need to do at all, but I'm gonna do it anyway, cause completion. And I'm gonna force everybody to watch it because I'm dumb. So yep, it's one of these money caves. These are certainly something worth showing off. And let me just get murdered by dark nuts. I don't know. It's going to be a unique block puzzle that we've not seen before. Oh wait, this isn't the block puzzle. I think there's probably a block puzzle in the next screen. Because these always have a similar layout. It's always like, fight a shit ton of enemies, including some wall masters, then get through a room of spikes, then solve a block puzzle. And then I think sometimes you fight like an enemy. I don't remember. But yeah, lots of block puzzles, because these are what the kids enjoy. This is what all the kids enjoy doing. It's the most fun you can possibly have. Do this one. I assume I'm just supposed to push this one up. That seems like the logical way to do things. But if I do that, then I will actually get stuck. So let's do this. God damn it, I got stuck anyway. Can I get back in? Nope. Gotta get hit by a spike. Gotta get hit by a spike again. Gotta get these 50 rupees. It's important. Okay. Just cause... Can't talk. Let's move this down. This here. This here. So I've got to push this up in order to get this left. Or I could push it down, actually. Move this. This. I think I'm good. Yeah, actually I could just push this one onto it too. Okay. Like I've said, these aren't even really that hard. It's just it's possible to mess yourself up, but if you don't think a few moves in advance, it's going to screw you over. So yeah, 50 rupees, yeah! Also, I always wondered if you got anything from pounding these in. You don't. Continue warp. I am curious if this game has continue bugs along the lines of the ones I discovered in, or I guess I didn't discover, but the ones that were discovered in BA2 and that I found in Mitch. I now know what triggers the continue bugs, so if I knew this game's inner workings well enough, I could probably cause it to do some stupid crap, but I think most areas that would be different D-maps are usually gone through an entrance-exit warp, so the only place I can see it really doing anything is the transition between the two overworld maps. And I mean, you are switching D-maps without an entrance-exit when you go between two different islands, because it triggers like a different palette and song and stuff. So it's obviously a different D-map, but I don't think that would really help you in any way, because the only way to really exploit the continue bug thing is when you're going between two different maps. So it's like, if I set an entrance-exit point on one map and then swim to the other one, and then do a continue warp, it would probably place me in the wrong spot. I don't know if I'd be able to take advantage of that in any way, but it's possible. Jesus. Okay, so why am I going all the way over here? Even though I've been in this area before, probably in this very video. That's because here's the other skull, just hiding behind this tree. And with that, I believe I have collected everything that I can get at this point that isn't on an island I haven't been to yet. I could brute force that one heart piece dungeon with the potion, but I'm not going to. I'll just come back with boots. It's way easier. And, yeah, I would need 4 more heart pieces for my other thing that I would like to get. I don't know why it's the magic sword. Like, I don't know if you didn't already guess that. That's what that is. I could have gotten to the cave with it a freaking long time ago, but you can't actually pick it up until you have 12 hearts anyway, so it's not of much use to me at the moment. Okay, let's go to level B. 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 Go to level B. 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 And then we'll probably get through that, and then I guess maybe be done. I'd like to actually get enough done where I can move on to, like, the next dungeon in the next video, but I don't think I'm getting through B and C in this video. That would be a bit much. Thank you. Alright. I assume this one had an intro text that told me what astrological sign it was supposed to be, but I didn't see it, so whatever. Let's get swarmed by Gibdos. If we're lucky, this will be a very straightforward level. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? Well, so far it's a straight line. Not really sure what to think so far. I'm waiting for the first branching path. There's a warp of some variety. I would like that ferry. I would like it here. Okay. Oh shit. No, I wasted one of my 32 bombs. Now I'm not at optimal efficiency. So, remember how the other mini-dungeons, or I don't know why I said dungeons. Remember how the other mini-dungeon had the hammer as the reward for beating it, which was an actual item that, like, is required to progress, and is very clearly required in this one? Don't expect that to be the case for the other two. Just saying. I'm not enjoying this room very much. Like, Gibdos are really easy enemies to beat because they just walk around and don't attack in any way, but they also have a shit ton of health, and when you throw like 90 of them into one room, it kind of causes problems. Please? Okay. That looks like a hook shot. I know that's not what it actually is. It's probably a zodiac sign, but it looks like a hook shot. Thank you for dumping me in a room where I was getting shot at. I really appreciated it. Okay. What the hell is this dungeon? I have no reason to be killing these, and that I have to shoot with an arrow, which I can't from down here, so whatever. And we're back at the beginning, okay. I think this is going to be a stun the enemies and walk past them level in a lot of cases. At least in rooms that I've been in before. Because, my complaint of this game putting too many enemies in most screens has been, exemplified greatly in this level. Alright. Let's warp. Where is this gonna take me? I don't like it when I get branching paths, because so far it's been, like, mostly linear. Like, there was a side path, but it looped back to the beginning. Now that I actually have options, it, like, concerns me greatly. I have been on this screen. Let's see. I'm gonna actually take this path first. Maybe if I'm lucky, this will just get me, like, a key or something. Too many goddamn enemies. I mean, at least they're, like, dropping fairly. Fairlies! You gotta help me, Chester! They're stealing my Fairlies! Okay. I got that out of my system. So many whiz robes. Nothing I can do about it because of this goddamn bubble. I walked right into that one. Fuck everything. I'm so glad there was a point to killing all those. Okay, what do we got here? Dead end? Dodongo in a room with, like, 8 tiles that you can walk on? Seems reasonable. Pointless room! Wait, no, it wasn't pointless. This is somewhere I haven't been yet. Oh shit, what are these? Are these mirror robes? I can't deal with mirror robes. Okay. Bye. So is this the mirror shield dungeon then? Because I know one of these is the mirror shield dungeon. I might remember where that was. I probably won't, but I might. See, I gotta start leaving one enemy on every screen, it'll help. Also, this song is a little bit on the repetitive side, just saying. God, how am I so low on health already? Okay, let me walk past you, because if I kill you, you're going to respawn all of your friendos, and I don't want you to do that. Shit. Okay. Let's take another blind warp. Surprised that thing hasn't started shooting at me. There it goes. Ugh. I like that part of the song where it's like blah, 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 blah. Why is this a ladder combo? Oh. I was confused. I thought it was like... I thought I was crossing this pit. I didn't actually see this thing here. Is this going to be guess the door, and if you go through the wrong one, it's going to lock behind you? Shockingly, no. So I have blind warp, or continue into a part of the dungeon I haven't seen yet. I'm going to go with option B. Yo. Yo, go away. I can't stun you because then you'll die and then you'll respawn all your friendos, and I don't want you to do that. Another frickin' warp. Okay. I guess I'll take this one because I'm here. This one was slightly harder to get to than the other, so it might be like the progress warp, and the other one might be like the you need to do this one first warp. No, this just takes you back to the beginning, because it's an asshole. Okay. Trying to keep track of where I've been. It's difficult, because most of the rooms look the same. This one, and then do this again. I think that bottom path eventually led to the mirror robes. That's what I remember being the case. Just get trapped inside these enemies, that's fine. I don't need my health. Okay, this is one I haven't taken yet. Don't think. Yeah, no. Okay. There's some burn blocks. Or one burn block, rather. I don't know why I thought there was more than one. These rooms just aren't pleasant. Like... It's meant to be a, like, hard optional dungeon, so I'm not complaining that it's harder than it needs to be. I'm just annoyed at the freaking enemy spam. There's way too much shit on these rooms. Also, I shouldn't have killed that, because now it's going to respawn. Oh well. What does this lead me to? Well, it was a one-way door. Always a good sign. I'm totally not expecting that warp to take me back to the beginning. Not at all. Do I at least get an item in this room? No, I don't. Have I been down from here? Yes, but I don't know if there was something there I needed. Okay, what is this? Boss key. Alright. Don't know where I use the boss key yet, but it's at least something I know I'll eventually need. And we're back at the beginning, so let's go through another set of the same 10 rooms that I've been through, and then we can try a different path. I'm gonna love it when I find out that the mirror shield isn't in this dungeon, and then I have to go complete level C to get it. Like, I don't think they'd make me do them out of order. I don't know. Maybe they would. The mysterious they. Clearly I'm referring to the Senate. Okay. So bottom path was a jape. Top path is a blind warp that leads to another blind warp. Right? Yeah, because I've taken the bottom path. That got me the boss key. Fuck off! Everything can fuck off. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm getting health back at least. And I missed the burn flag. Also, I still don't buy that those are meant to be wood. They look more like cracked golden blocks. Okay, I've been on this screen. Just not this upper half of it. Well, I found the boss. I don't really like the idea of fighting it on 3 hearts, but I've at least got potions. Let's see what we're in for here. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I see what must be done. Let's go through this level with the boss music, because that'll be fun. So this is the mirror shield dungeon, then. I have to beat a mirror robe without the shield, using environmental annoyingness, and then I can get the mirror shield and go fight the other one, and then profit. I don't know what I would get from fighting the other one, probably just money. Do I remember the way back? Well, that's gonna be a problem later, because now that enemy died. Get out of my way. Also, I like how that enemy did 3 hearts of damage in one shot. I was a fan of that. I didn't realize they did that much. Oh hey, the bubble actually keeps the other enemies alive. Or keeps them dead, I mean. Can I stun mirror robes with the fire boomerang? That is something worth knowing. No, okay. This is gonna be fucking garbage. In case you're unaware, mirror robes are a class of whiz robe introduced in 192 that can only be damaged with reflected magic. And since I don't have the mirror shield, I have to kill it by having it fire at all these mirrors on the walls. Can you stop going in a cycle, please? I appreciate it. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. God, they do a lot of health. Okay. Oh my god! No, no, no! Oh my god! That was a waste of a potion. I wasn't expecting that. So, I've gotta figure out where the safe spots are, and hope that it just does itself in. Oh, that was bad. No! No. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to beat it on this attempt. Because I don't want to have to go through all these rooms of enemies again. I mean, like I said before, they do at least drop fairies sometimes. Sometimes. Not very often. I like how I shot in completely the wrong place. got full health. If I can maintain it, that would be beautiful. Problem is when I warp, I like lose track of where I even am. Have I been everywhere in this dungeon? Yeah, I guess I have. Okay. So let's approach this logically. So the ones that rotate madly are actually magic duplicators. So they shoot in all 4 directions when hit, which means, like, let me get the mouse on screen here. So when it hits this one, it goes in a cycle here infinitely in both directions at once, because it goes up and down. And then it also hits this one, which is also spinning. So basically it gets a full cycle this way and a full cycle this way. So I want to stand way the fuck away from that. I've got to get him to shoot one of the duplicators and then just get far, far away. So let me equip my potion and just kind of hope that this works itself out. Alright. Come on. Come on, buddy. Up here. Okay. Shoot. Shoot. God damn, that's a lot of damage. This is stupid. Okay. Oh. Oh! Die, please? Okay. Oh my god. That is incredible. Alright. So, I've got the treasure. I don't know what benefit there is for me to fight the other set of those, but I'll try and do it. At this point, I want to save. I do still have an extra potion. I kind of want to save to preserve the potion, but if I save, it's actually... Yeah, you know what? I was about to say it's going to just dump me back at the first island, but it's not like it's a long trip. Okay. Do I remember how to actually get to the area with the other mirror robes? Not really. I know down at the first path was just for the map and compass, so it's not that way. There was another path that dead-ended that led to it. Okay, I need to get health back. I did buy another potion at the shop, but I obviously don't want to use it early on like this if it can be helped. Like, I'd rather just die and restart the level than waste the potion this early. So, whatever. I can just hope that enemies drop hearts. Okay, so let's take this warp. And then... I guess if I just go the way I haven't been going, I'll probably be good. Yeah, I think it's down this way. This feels right. Problem is, the mirror robes do like 4 hearts of damage in one hit. So, yeah, I can reflect their magic back now, but I also have to just kind of hope that I don't get screwed. Drop health, damn it. Ugh, that's a pleasant room. I forgot about this one. Oh, wait, I can reflect back. Reflecting is nice. So when I said earlier that the other dungeons don't have mandatory items, that's assuming that you never actually need the mirror shield for anything, which there could be a mirror robe boss in another level that is mandatory to get past. I just didn't really think about that because I forgot they existed. Yeah. Okay. So, fuck this! Dying, 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 Okay, we got 1 heart. Let's do this. There's only 2 of them, and the room has a decent amount of open space. I should probably still use the potion. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to. This is... I don't want to risk it. I don't want to have to go through this level again. Yo. These things take way too many hits to kill, for the record. Okay. So, for anybody who doesn't know, these are not the only stupid new Wizrobe types introduced in 192. There is also wind robes, which shoot tornadoes instead of magic, and when you get caught by a tornado, it warps you to the beginning of a dungeon, just like a Wallmaster. Those are fun. There's fire robes, which, as their names sound, like, as their name indicates, shoot fire, but they basically, like, spread it outwards in, like, a circle and just kind of create this giant pile of misery. And then there's bat robes, which summon in, like, they teleport in, summon in a bunch of bats, and then teleport away. And, those ones aren't so bad, but they can clog the screen pretty easily. Ugh. Is it just money? It is indeed just money, but it was gonna bug me if I didn't get it, so... Okay. Level... Why didn't it warp me out? What possible reason could I have to still be in this level? We're done. We're done with this place. Alright, so level B is complete. Next time, I guess level C. And then maybe progress, finally. When will next time be? I don't know. Because I probably need to record Kid Icarus sometime this century.